everybody, quick update. So, I have been feeling, I have been feeling really crummy the last couple days and I couldn't figure out what was going on. I thought I was having a flare up. I didn't understand why I was feeling the way that I do because it reminds me of what I feel like if I've missed medications, but I had been taking my meds 3 times a day, so I was like, well, that can't possibly be it. So I thought maybe I was just in a flare up. My pain was getting kind of significant and I was tossing and turning a lot at night, and I actually ended up sleeping on the couch last night because I was turning so much. I didn't want to disturb my partner while they were sleeping since they had to wake up super early in the morning. And it dawned on me today that although I've been taking my medication 3 times a day, I forgot that when I filled my pill case, that one of my pain medications ran out halfway through the week, and I had called to reschedule it, and I kept the empty bottle with my pill box until I was able to check that off the list and be like, yes, I did call in this prescription, but I believe that was on Monday and it is Friday, and I realized around 3 or 4 o'clock today that I needed to check in and see if that medication had gone through my pharmacy, and they had not received the refill. So I panicked and I called my pain specialist, and unfortunately they were not able to get back to me, which means that I will not be able to get that refill until Monday or Tuesday. So the restless leg syndrome sort of feeling at night and the aches and pains and stuff, I'm hoping it's not going to amplify more over the next couple days. I'm going to try and up my Tylenol a little bit, see if that'll do something. And I've got my handy dandy ice bags helping out with my hips because they are giving me the most significant problems. And one thing that I've discovered is that when my pain levels elevate, my POTS symptoms actually get worse, which was surprising because I've had my pain under control fairly well over the last couple months, so this is an unusual experience for me because I haven't gone without pain meds other than like maybe 1 or 2 missed doses for, oh gosh, since I got prescribed it, really. So I guess a positive side of all of this mess is that this whole time I thought I was taking my pain meds and I still didn't understand why I was feeling so crummy. So I know it's not all in my head. I know that my hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome actually is, messing with me, and it is a good reminder of how significant my symptoms were at the beginning of me having to take time off of work, and it is a good reminder of I am disabled, like I don't feel bad for saying that, but it's like sometimes on the better days it feels like oh, sorry, I'm getting so overheated, and then I get really distracted with my train of thought because my sensory overload goes over the top, and I get way more confused and way more sensory overload when my pain levels are higher. But nope, that made the thought process further away from me catching it. I thought that was gonna help. Oh man, I think what I was trying to say is that when it comes to being disabled, it's like I don't think it's a negative thing, but sometimes when I'm feeling better, I don't feel like I fit in that category of what people consider disability to be. And that I feel like is still internalized ableism that I'm working through. And that's what I was trying to point out when I got that sensory overload and I got kind of confused. But I guess moments like these, it makes me recognize that, yes, I'm not an imposter in the disability community. I do have a disability. It's okay for me to say that I have one. Like, the more I learn, sorry, this is hurting my hand to hold it. I'm gonna have to, oh gosh. Oh man, I'm gonna have to stop here really quick because this is hurting my wrist. But basically, I'm trying to learn as I go about what my different beliefs have been over time, my different biases, what kind of internalized ableism I have, well, what kind of ableism I've internalized as time has, or as I have lived my life. And I guess moments like these really help me recognize that I don't have to fight against that kind of label, that it's okay to accept that as part of who I am. And like I said before, it's not a bad thing, and I'm learning and I'm growing. But the light's getting dark and oh my god, this hurts to hold. So back to what I was saying previously. I don't know. I guess I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm kind of having a rough couple days, but at the same time, mentally, I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Sometimes that doesn't always happen. Sometimes when the physically rough days come along, mentally rough days are soon to follow, or vice versa. But right now, I'm still feeling pretty good, and I think that probably has a lot to do with I've been trying to do a lot of gratitude journaling and focusing on some of the stuff that I've learned in the wellness recovery action plan, like how to develop my own and help myself when I'm having rough days. And honestly, in the other room, I have a pamphlet for the RAP plan that is more specified to pain management, and I haven't really dived into that one. So after this, I might go take a look at that if I don't get too dizzy sitting up, because the last time I tried to sit up, I got so confused. I forgot what I was trying to talk about, but I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling. I just wanted to say that I'm pretty grateful in knowing that compared to where things were when my health was getting really significant and I didn't have the healthcare lined up and the medications lined up, and I didn't have things in place, and remembering how hard and scary and difficult that time was, it's nice knowing that I'm at a part that even though I'm having a rough time physically, mentally I'm in a better place, and I know that I have a support system set up. I have a plan in place for who to call about, certain medications, certain other health plans, and I have hope and I have the wisdom to know that this condition ebbs and flows. all the conditions that I have been flu. Like nothing is set in stone. So I feel pretty good about that, and I'm also very grateful that on days like these when I'm feeling super crummy, that Netflix exists and YouTube exists, because I've been watching a lot of videos and stuff to kind of help keep me in a positive state of mind. But I hope you're all doing well, and I just wanted to give that update. And in the comments below, I'm curious for any of you, when you're having your really rough days, whether it's a mentally rough day or a physically rough day, what are the things that you have in place that are like your go-to, the things that you want to have by your side? For mine, it's my charged device, my phone. I definitely want to be able to watch something, keep my mind off of my pain, and then an ice pack, and then my medications. I want to make sure that those are not too far out of reach. But other than that, what kind of things do you guys do for yourself when you're going through a tough time? I'd like to know, because maybe you guys have a plan in place of something that I'd like to try, or I don't know. It's interesting to see how people cope. Everybody copes in a little bit of different ways, so I'm curious. With that being said, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and until next time, hopefully I'll be feeling a little bit better then. Bye. Gotcha! You thought that was the end of the video, and I obviously thought it was when I was filming, but it's not, because here I am. Anyway, good news is now that it is Tuesday, I have my pain meds back. We were able to get that sent in. I was able to pick that up, and although I have taken my 3 doses that I was supposed to take yesterday, I'm still really hurting. I'm still very sore, and I'm very surprised about how much that pain builds up over time when I don't have the right medications in place. It really threw me for a loop, because since I've had things managed better over the last year, since things started kind of spiraling, I forgot how bad it can really get. So I still feel better, but I am very fatigued, and I'm still hurting, and I can tell that it is going to take a while for me to recover, to get back to like my well, not 100% self, because I don't think I'll ever get back to that given my chronic illnesses, but I do feel less confused. I mean, it doesn't really seem like it with that giant space or gap in time, and with me constantly saying all the time, but I do feel a lot better. I feel less like I'm in a fog, and my hips are feeling a lot better than they were before. They're still a little bit sore, but I can definitely tell that there is some improvement since I was able to pick up my medication. So I'm very thankful that I am kind of out of that I don't know. I'm past that difficult space, and it's like I'm on the road to recovery. I'm on my way to getting out of a crisis. So thank you guys for checking in, and again, please let me know what you guys have in place for when you're really struggling, whether it's mentally or physically. And I know that I mentioned items, but of course, like, you can also mention the people in your support system. And I know I mentioned that my phone is really important to have during my time, but part of that is also because I want to be able to contact those around me. and, you know, knowing that I can reach out to my support system, that always really lifts my spirit. And to those of you who are watching this now, thank you very much for being there for me, especially during these last few days. It really means a lot. And with that being said, I hope you are all doing well. And if you are going through a tough time, I hope that you have the things in place that you need to get yourself onto a road to recovery. And if you need anything when it comes to emotional support, feel free to reach out. You know, you got a friend in me. And yeah, now we will end the video. You have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.